Your team is playing for the national championship tonight. Kickoff is in 20 minutes, and Coach asks you to take a knee. He wants to say a prayer before the game. But what if this is not allowed? What if doing this could get you or your coach in a lot of trouble? We are all students of a public university, so this topic affects all of us because as university students and faculty, prayer is not always acceptable in every circumstance. I am a very religious person and have attended public school since the 3rd grade. I have encountered times where I, as a student, was not allowed to pray in school. So many children attend public schools, and many of these schools do not allow prayer inside of them. Different people have different opinions on prayer in public schools, so it's important that we stand up for what we believe in. I will focus in on the pros and cons of prayer in public schools and the solution I have found to be the best. Now let's talk about the arguments against prayer in public schools. Some believe there is discrimination against other beliefs. People that do not affiliate with a certain religion feel like they are being discriminated against when Christianity is the only form of prayer that happens in school, if any at all. Some argue that they are not completely against prayer in public schools as long as the prayer is offered for every different religion. Another argument is that of separation of church and state. This is an accepted form of the way we run our government. The government is not allowed to get involved in any religious-related practices, so they should not incorporate religious practices in school that are supported by the government. According to Oliver Thomas in the article "And the Wall Comes Tumbling Down," England's incorporation of religion into public schools has nearly killed the regular attendance at the cathedrals on Sunday. It is simply tourists now. Taxpayers are the ones supporting public schools, and therefore would be supporting anything that happens inside those schools. If they do not agree with prayer in the school, it is not fair for them to have their money support that. Many people have arguments against prayer in public schools and do not want to support what they do not believe in. Now that we have looked at the arguments against prayer in public schools, let's examine the reasons for supporting prayer in public schools. Prayer has been proven to improve the health and quality of life. Prayer has been used since ancient times to heal people and improve their lives. If prayer can be used to heal, how can it be so bad? According to Epperly and To Pray or Not to Pray, Reflections on the Intersection of Prayer and Medicine, practitioners such as Bernie Siegel and O. Carl Simonton have concluded that even the most serious diseases have spiritual and psychosomatic components that are best treated through the integration of spirituality and medicine. As stated in the United States Constitution, the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. According to Skousen, in the 5,000-year leap, there are 5 points of fundamental religious beliefs that the founders of this country saw. They are: there exists a Creator who makes all things and mankind should recognize and worship him. The Creator has revealed a moral code of behavior for happy living which distinguishes right from wrong. The Creator holds mankind responsible for the way they treat each other. All mankind lives beyond life, and the next life, mankind are judged for their conduct in this one. Skousen states, these are the beliefs which the founders sometimes referred to as the religion of America, and they felt these fundamentals were so important in providing good government and the happiness of mankind that they wanted them taught in all public schools, along with morality and knowledge. Between the health and mental benefits of prayer, there are also legal rights people as citizens have towards praying in school. Now that we know both sides of the argument, I will share my proposed solution for this problem. Students and faculty should be able to pray whenever they want in school. They have the right as citizens for free speech and the freedom of religion, as long as they are not forcing it upon anyone. Even in situations such as sporting events, prayer should be incorporated without forcing all to participate. All different religions should be represented in religious prayer. If different religions want to have a prayer while Christians have their own prayer, it would be even for everyone, and they would be exercising their equal rights. According to Skousen, the founders who were examining this problem were so anxious to eventually see freedom of all faiths and an equality of all religions, both Christian and non-Christian. The founders of this country wanted to create freedom for all people and every religion, not just Christianity. If students and faculty were aware of the difference between forceful prayer and optional prayer, there should be no problem with prayer in public schools. Everyone has the right to believe in what they want and show it how they want. Everyone has the right to believe what they want and exercise it how they want within reason. There are a couple of main arguments against prayer in public schools: discrimination, separation of church and state, and taxpayers. There are also, however, a couple arguments for prayer in public schools: mental and physical health benefits, freedom of speech, and this country's original values. There are different ways to solve this problem, but I believe the best way is to give everyone equal rights to prayer. Next time you take the knee, remember where the coach is coming from. Prayer can be a powerful thing as long as it's not being forced upon anyone else.